morning and happy Monday. We are about to leave for school. Everybody's ready and Alfie's awake, so come on, come over. He's looking at the truck. We're having an oil delivery for the house at the moment and there's a big truck outside, so he's looking at the window. I think I'm going to attempt to walk down with Alfie. I might still bring the buggy, I don't know. I might actually attempt to walk it all down and take my time to walk back up, just to get him a little bit of activity. And then my plan is to tidy up all of downstairs. They are going insane right now, so I'm gonna go and I'll catch up with you after. I thought I would show you the inside of the pie, like a sideway thing. That's how it looks. It's really nice. James and I had a piece last night. I'm probably gonna have some for a few days now. The boys don't really like it, so I might offer some to some of the neighbors if we have too much. Today I want to tackle quite a few things. If you watched my last vlog, you will know I was very overwhelmed and stressed out and very anxious about everything I had to do in the house that I hadn't managed to do before today. And this morning, well, yesterday, I kind of tried to change the way I was thinking. I got into planning again and plan what I wanted to do to catch up. So by the end of this week, hold on, I'm going to put you in my cupboard. By the end of this week, I will be all caught up with that and I could start next Monday properly. And since I've done that, I spent quite a few hours planning last night and it puts my mind at ease. And I don't feel any anxiety at all this morning, which is brilliant. It doesn't mean that it's not going to happen during the day. I don't know when it strikes. It could hit me in 10 minutes, but as of this morning, like I woke up, I was woken up by Owen, who from 4 o'clock decided to come into our room several times to say he was feeling lonely in his bed. Don't know exactly what he means by that. I think that was his way to try and say, can you let me come into your bed, which we didn't. I insist that he has a clock which at 7:30 the sun comes up on it. If we do put it any earlier, he will not go back to sleep even if he needs to sleep more. So I'd rather he stays and plays quietly in his bed for a few minutes until it comes up than get up to not get enough sleep. So I insisted that he had to stay in his room until that time. Alfie woke up and I thought I was going to give him his milk in our bed, and he ended up falling asleep on our bed again. So I couldn't really go because our bed is really high and I'm always worried about him rolling off and falling. So I said to Owen, go and make your breakfast and have your breakfast. Everything in the kitchen is accessible for him to be able to do it by himself. So and it's not really hard. He has like a smoothie carton and some breakfast biscuits which he can reach by himself. So he managed it all by himself. And then I gave him his clothes and he got dressed, and it's actually pretty good. So yeah, this morning wasn't a rush, which helped a lot, I guess, because I didn't get stressed. The oil was already delivered, and even if that wouldn't make a difference to me, knowing that that's one more box ticked on my to-do list, it makes it easier. I'm gonna get Alfie's coat off because he went straight to the helicopter. Alfie is obsessed with Owen's Playmobil helicopter. He loves it so much, don't you, Alfie? And Alfie walked all the way down to school and all the way back. So it's 2:15 and I have this monkey back. The other monkey fell asleep, and what it took to get him to sleep was going in the buggy with the rain cover and loads of blankets on and go and walk under the pouring rain. It's raining so much right now. Very wet, and it's not cold enough to snow, but hopefully the temperatures are meant to drop drastically by the middle of the week. So hopefully we see some snow by the end of the week. Would you love to see snow, Owen? Yeah, you want to see snow so much. Yeah. And Owen has homework again from today, so we have the homework book and we are gonna do the homework now before Hugh arrives, and then he'll get changed, and then I'll do about an hour and a half of math with Hugh whenever he comes in. So it's 5:15 now and Hugh just went home with his mommy. It was a very interesting afternoon. Alfie has been asleep since the school run, so I just had the bigger boys here when Hugh was doing his homework, and he had to do some research about Nelson Mandela for a project they are going to do in school. So he had to research its childhood and education, and he was doing that. And then I think it started because we started to speak about he was asking me what apartheid means. He saw it popping up in his research and he wasn't sure. He was actually aware about what it was, but he didn't know it was called this way. So we started to discuss that a bit, and then I don't know how, but it moved on to World War II somehow. and the boys started to talk about various things about World War II. It's funny to see the difference between how a 5-year-old and how a 10-year-old put words on things. And the subject moved on to Hugh asking me if Hitler was a really mean man, or if it was one of these people who was so sick they were doing mean things. And it's not a subject I plan to talk about this afternoon, but I do find children amazing in that sense that they just say things as they think them. They don't overthink everything, and it makes some really interesting conversations, and sometimes they push me to see things in ways that I hadn't thought about before. Not that they would always be good, but you know, at least they challenge my brain a lot, and I like that. I like that their mind is still very open and it can wander off in all directions. I love this, and I'm kind of like this myself. I think that's probably why I get on very, very well with children, is that I constantly challenge my way of thinking, and it just made me realize this afternoon that for one subject they can go into loads of different directions, and it's amazing. So yeah, I'm not gonna ramble too much like that, but I had a really, really nice afternoon with them basically. Good morning, it's Tuesday, it's already 22:11. It's been a rough night and it's been, yeah, difficult. Alfie woke up at 3:30 and he didn't go back to sleep until 6:30, and then slept on until 9:30. We almost were late for school. It was just rough. He's now in a good mood, just watching Peppa Pig beside me. I'm trying to finalize things. We are in the middle of organizing a hen night for a friend with some of my friends, so we're trying to get everything sorted because we need to book stuff, otherwise it's going to be a bit late. So it's quite exciting. I'm not a big hen night person, but they're because I know most of the people and I know they are not insane in the sense that they would get super drunk and all that. Well, I hope not. I think it'll be alright. So yeah, I'm not gonna give too many details here in case the person is watching that. I don't want to give anything away. And yeah, so I'm sorting that out. Last night I did a lot of work with getting videos uploaded and stuff like that, so that's why you may have seen loads of videos come at once. I just wanted to be all caught up to start the week, and I did. What is it? You're saying it's not hot there, it's just chocolate on this, or marker, I don't know, one or the other, probably markered. So yeah, I have done, yesterday I actually ended up doing so much work. I didn't realize I was doing it, and then last night I went on power mode. James came home a bit earlier from his appointment, and his oncology appointment went well as well. I can't remember if I mentioned it. Everything is good, so that's good. I think I might have mentioned it, I can't remember. But he came home earlier, which was great, and as soon as he got home I got to work and I got loads done, so I'm very happy with that. Today is going to be a day where not much is happening, so I'm glad a lot happened today because I am feeling exhausted. It's funny how every time I feel like I look rubbish because my hair doesn't want to do what I want it to do and all that, and I plait my hair, it instantly lifts my mood. I don't know, plaiting my hair is therapeutic to me, I think. I have been buying, not for every day, but for some time when I want a healthy, convenient meal for Alfie for lunches, because it's only him and me and I don't cook fully for lunches. It's usually like leftovers and stuff like that, but I always tend to buy a couple of those little dishes. He adores them. So today he has chicken with butternut squash and rice. He has a cottage vegetable and beef pie or something. I kind of buy 2 a week, and I use them on a day where I haven't had time to make something, or I don't have any leftovers left. Loads of leaflets in the post today. It's about half an hour before I need to go and get Owen, and I haven't not done anything, but I have not done any work, and I think it's just not gonna happen today really. But I did a lot more than I expected to yesterday, so I guess, you know, it's kind of counteracts right now, balances out. Oh god, look how I find Alfie when I just go out for a second. He's there at my computer with the house phone, pretending to phone. Thank you very much, monkey. Can I get my seat back? No, no, thank you. This baby is really tired. Oh, and then I have mascara under my eyes. And he keeps playing with my plush and he won't sleep. Hopefully he falls asleep during the school run like yesterday. What's wrong? You can't be naked. Too cold. Belly, belly. Belly, belly. Belly, belly. Say hello. Say hello, hello. He has, don't know if you can see on his lip, he had busted his lip in France and the skin kind of dried to the surface, so it's just peeling off. But it doesn't look very nice right now. I really need to remove that mascara. Say hello. Say hello. Hi. Oh. What's that? Wanna go out? You can see he's so tired, but he's fighting so bad. You gonna go to sleep in the buggy? Right, I'm gonna go and get Owen's cool. I'm gonna clean my face first a bit, and I'm gonna try and hope for the best that, like yesterday, he sleeps in the buggy. So as I am wrecked, and Alfie still hasn't had a nap, I'm taking the easy option for dinner tonight. The boys are having pizzas made by the supermarket that they've just had to reheat, and I am gonna have a meal made by the supermarket too that I just had to reheat. I'm just gonna eat before James comes home. I'm having lamb tagine with couscous. The reason why, well, there's several reasons why I'm eating early. First, I'm hungry. Sorry, and I'm blurry as well. Hi. Anyway, I had a really late breakfast. I'm so blurry right now. So, I was saying, first one is because I'm hungry. I had a really late breakfast, so I didn't really have a proper lunch, but now I'm feeling very hungry. And I'm at the point where usually what I would do is I would get something little to wait for James. But tonight I'm eating this meal because it's good until today and because I can't be bothered cooking something. And there's meat, red meat, especially inside it. There's lamb. And I don't eat a lot of meat for several reasons. Simply first because I'm not a massive carnivore. I like meat, but we can do without for most meals of the week. Plus it helps the environment to do that. That's not the main conviction, I'm not going to pretend. But I find it good that in that way I can help the environment. It's more for mechanical side of things. Because I have a band, if I eat meat is very tough to eat for when you have a band. And if you eat it like before you go to bed, because of gravity, you're lying down, the meat stays on the top portion of your stomach. So all night it sits there and it creates acid reflux, and because I already have an issue with that, I don't want to create it even more. So I need to make sure I eat meat early enough in the evening so it has time to go down before I go to bed. That was a long explanation to explain why I'm eating my meat very early tonight, and I'm not waiting for James to be home. James has another ready meal, but I will just stick it on when it's ready when he arrives. Good morning, it's Wednesday and it's currently 7:45. The boys are sleeping at the minute. Alfie let's say he didn't sleep as bad as the night before, but he woke up at 5:30 and he went back to sleep at 6, but he slept on the couch with James. So I just moved him to his buggy, so then if we need to go, we can go with him in the buggy. I've prepared Owen's lunch bag and I've had a shower, so I need to detangle my hair. I cannot find my brush. Alfie keeps playing with it and he's putting it in places and then I can't find it, so I'm looking for my brush while I get all the stuff done. I need to make a quiche for tonight and I'm tempted to do it now because it doesn't take me that long and the boys are asleep and there's quiet time, and then who knows how the rest of the day will go after that. So chances, because I plan to do that, Alfie will wake up now, but I might chance it and see. Yesterday was kind of cancelled basically. I didn't get much work done. Luckily I had done so much work the day before that it didn't really put me behind on my work schedule, so that was good. But I still need, there's stuff I have to do today, like I have things I need to release for a certain time, or I need to send proofs to people and things like that. That has to be done today, so I'm gonna have to get some work done. The worst case scenario, if the today doesn't go to plan, I can do it when James comes home, so that's all right. But I'm thinking anything I can do when I can, I will try and do, if that makes sense. So yeah, yesterday was a very, very tough day. I really struggled between the lack of sleep and the boys' behavior. It was just very, very difficult. I think it's just because we came back and went back to school so quickly, and they didn't have time to rest properly when we came back, and the schedule was all over the place. And then the full moon is on this week. It's just a lot together. So I'm being patient, and hopefully by the time the full moon is gone, it'll start easing off a little bit and become easier. But in the meantime, I am just doing my best because I can't do anything else, and trying to not be too harsh on myself. So for now, I'm just going to try and make a quiche before 8 o'clock in the morning. I've never done that before, I think, but quite like the idea. So, and the bonus is that when I come home from the school run, the house will smell really nice. So that's that's something. It might make me want to eat it. That's the other problem. But yeah, let's make a quiche. It's 8:03 now, and the quiche is in the oven. And I have one monkey that's awake. He's a frozen monkey. So, whoop, I'm tripping over toys. So he's wrapped around in there. Back in from the school run. Oh my god, it is cold outside. Definitely below freezing. I don't know what temperature, but it's so cold. It's like a really dry, there's like virtually no cloud cover, and that's probably what makes it really cold. It's crazy, but like if it starts raining there, it will definitely snow. It's 1:15 now, and the weather is getting worse and worse. Our slide has flown away, and yeah, the neighbors have been gathering the stuff that are flying away. I have put Alfie to bed at about 12 o'clock, so he should have a bit less than 2 hours before I have to go to the school run, so I thought that was really good. I did have to rock him for half an hour singing lullabies, but I thought it was better to waste that doing this than not being able to do anything because of tantrums afterwards. I've just made myself a bowl of pea soup, which I love. This is my work planner. I have almost everything ticked off. As you can see, yesterday a lot happened. Monday was very busy, and then this is less, but I'm getting there. I'm doing quite well so far today, so I'm happy about that. And I'm just catching up on TV when I'm gonna have my lunch, and then I'm gonna go and get Owen in about half an hour or so. It is looking more and more promising for snow. I'm really hopeful. Might end up being disappointed, but it's alright. Do you know what I really want? I want a snow day where it's snowing and the school has to close because it's snowing. I would love that. So my shoes have arrived. They are, as I said, the same one I had. They are, I forgot, because my other one are so old. The leather is much softer and stretched out a lot. They're still very stiff, but pretty sure my other ones were the same before, and they just stretched out with time. And I'm just eating a bit of quiche. The boys are now going to go off to bed. I am quite confident that Alfie may go to sleep at a normal time because he had a nap in the morning, which is the best way. And yeah, I'm gonna catch up on some TV and just have a relaxing evening. I'm going to stop the vlog here, and I will see you in the next vlog, which will be uploaded on Saturday night, and I will see you then. Bye.